With only 5 days to go until the launch of the Nintendo Switch, here are 5 reasons why I'm really excited for launch day. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, of course, the world is going to kind of change in terms of a Nintendo fanboy's eyes as of March the 3rd, this Friday. That's right, we're 5 days away. My mind is blown that this has crept up on us so quickly. Before I get started with this video, you'll notice a lot of Zelda items in this video, but one of the main things that you'll just have to, I hope, enter is my giveaway for this Link Trophy Series World of Nintendo figure. There is some damage here. This I'm going to actually announce the winner of on launch day for the Nintendo Switch on March the 3rd. I'll announce the winner for this. All you have to do is be a subscriber to my channel, and number 2, comment below what are you most excited for the Nintendo Switch. It would be great if you actually comment on other people's comments as well, and we actually get the conversation going. I would love to hear your opinion. I'll ship this anywhere worldwide, by the way, so be sure to enter the giveaway for that. Alright, 5 reasons why I'm so hyped, why I'm so excited. Reason number 1, really, of course, this is a new console from Nintendo with a new interface, and everything's new. I just can't wait to get my hands on it and just to actually see what it's like. What you're seeing in the background is kind of the goodbye to the Wii U. Obviously the Wii U, Nintendo's not making any more games for it. A few more games might still be released, but nothing that I have heard of from Nintendo will be coming out. This is obviously the Wii U gamepad, and clearly Nintendo learned a lot from this. This is obviously the Zelda edition. I thought I'd just pull it out for this video as well. So from that, they learned a lot, and they learned that we need to get this console actually fully operational anywhere you go, which was what the gamepad was never intending to be, but what everyone hoped it would become one day. And that's what the Switch really is. It feels like a next step forward with what Nintendo's been developing with all of their systems, really. And they talked about that during the press conference. Now, I have actually not held the Switch whatsoever. A few of my friends in my hometown that I see regularly, they actually got to go to an event in Toronto. I live in Canada, and they were able to go because they signed up for some rewards program that I also signed up for, but I never got an email for. So I think this is kind of really interesting to me. Everything's new to me. I haven't held it. I haven't actually seen it in my hands. I haven't seen the operating system on the thing, the user interface. I know very little about this system, and that makes me really excited just to get it in my hands, to pick it up, to hold it. That's going to be absolutely wonderful. I can't wait for that moment, really, of booting up the system for the first time. That's reason number 1. Everything's new to me. Reason number 2 is the fact that you can actually bring this system on the go. So whereas the gamepad kind of had some failures, this is my 3DS that I'm using mainly. I do have a new Nintendo 3DS, that's the Majora's Mask Edition. I don't know why, I just have so much data already and games stored on this one that I've been using this one regularly. So this thing obviously allows you to game on the go with the 3DS. However, the 3DS is not done. It's not dead in the water. They're still making games for it, which is really quite a different strategy for Nintendo to use. So I'm really excited just to take the best Nintendo home console experience games on the go, pick it up from the dock, and actually just walk out. And apparently my friend who actually tried it in Toronto, he just said after you take it out of the dock, instantaneously it does go over to the Nintendo Switch system. If you're docking the Switch, sometimes it does take a little bit of a delay to actually go to your TV as the picture, but that's actually your TV's problem. It's not the Switch console's problem. It sends the signal, apparently, right away. But I'm just so excited to bring full-blown Nintendo adventures with me if I go on an airplane, if I'm on the go, even sometimes if I'm at work on lunch. I'm so excited I'm stuttering. Sometimes if I'm at work or anything like that, obviously I could pull it out if I have maybe half an hour or something like that to myself on lunch when I have the time to enjoy myself. I'm just really excited for Nintendo's biggest games, take them anywhere I want, on the go. So that's reason number 2. Reason number 3, and you're looking at a lot of it right now, is The Legend of Zelda. Obviously, Breath of the Wild is a launch game. Now, the previous game in the series on home consoles was this. It was Skyward Sword. What a fantastic game that was. But I really do feel like this game's going back to Zelda's roots. I do feel like it's going back to The Legend of Zelda 1 on the Nintendo Entertainment System. You can go around the world in your as you please, basically, in any order that you so choose, which is really interesting for any sort of Zelda game. In 2017, it's finally coming. However, what's also interesting about The Legend of Zelda is that it's actually coming out on the Wii U. So I was kind of torn. Do I pre-order the Switch at launch? Do I not? If I can't find a pre-order, am I okay just playing Breath of the Wild on the Wii U? And I ultimately came to the decision that, yeah, I think I'm fine if I do that. However, then I found a pre-order, and of course I pre-ordered it as well. So I'm really excited to play Zelda. I'm excited because I haven't kept the entire game completely off my radar. I think I did actually do I did do a discussion video about it already that you can see, and it's on my YouTube channel about this game. However, I basically then went dark in the past few weeks about the game. I really didn't learn anything more about it. I want things to be fresh and new to me. I don't want to know a lot about it if I can help it. I want there to be a lot of surprises for this game. Apparently, though, I did see, because I couldn't get off of it and not see it on Twitter, some different news sources and some different publications are giving it already a 10 out of 10 as The Legend of Zelda. Apparently, I also read a tweet that says there's DLC coming for it, and I think I mentioned that previously, but I don't know a lot about that. I'm not sure how the DLC will work. I have no thoughts on that yet. I think I'm going to wait, maybe do that thoughts on another video, maybe in the future about that. But Skyward Sword, it's not really a sequel to Skyward Sword, but it's the next game in the Zelda trilogy, not trilogy, it's the next game in the Zelda entire experience. But in the timeline, who knows where this game fits in? Do I really care where it fits in? Not exactly, but I think it would be interesting. I'm just really excited to play Zelda, to go at my own pace, to find different items, experiences, and really browse the world. I'm so excited for Breath of the Wild. But you don't need to experience it on Nintendo Switch. You can actually just get it on Wii U if you're interested in doing that instead. So that's really exciting for me. Number 4 of why I'm so excited for the launch of the Nintendo Switch is actually to use the controls of the Joy-Cons and to see how they feel. So they really are the next step. It's like the Wii Remote 2.0. I mean, this one obviously has Wii Motion Plus inside, which was a nice little step forward. This is obviously the Zelda remote that came with Skyward Sword in the special edition bundle. So I'm just going to put that bundle over here just as a reminder, actually. So the Joy-Con controllers really do seem like Wii Remotes 2.0. They obviously have a lot of the same functionality and then some added to it as well. They're Amiibo compatible, but the one thing that I'm really excited for that everyone has been describing is actually the HD rumble. And I know they were saying, like, hey, there's ice cubes, and it feels like they're in the controller, like when you're shaking the controller, and when you're feeling the controller, apparently it actually feels like there's tilt, or there's heft, or weight, or something like that inside of it. That seems really interesting. That does seem like Nintendo's trying to innovate, and those Joy-Cons are extremely expensive. I did pre-order the Neon Blue and Neon Red dual pack. The Switch that I pre-ordered was the gray one. I couldn't find one of the neon colors, so I got the classic gray one. I think that's good, classic, like, launch system for Nintendo for me to get. Maybe, I'm not sure if I'll get the other one. It's so much money to spend, obviously, to get the other system. But the Joy-Cons, the 2 colors, I pre-ordered them. Who knows if they'll come in on launch day, because they're coming in. I ordered them through GameStop, or EB Games in Canada, and I really am excited to actually get them in my hands, obviously, and just the ones that come with the system, I'm just going to test those out, obviously. The colors will just be different colors, and they're unique in that way, but I do want to do the unboxing video of the Joy-Cons as well. So my reason number 4 is the control system. The Pro Controller, I'm told I have to play with that as well, but I was unable to pre-order that whatsoever. You can also comment below if you were able to pre-order that Pro Controller, and is it worth it if you've tried out the games previously, or at some point with the Nintendo Switch? My friend who went to Toronto said the Pro Controller, you have to get it. Even though in Canada it's like $90 and it's $70 in the US, that's a lot of money to spend on one controller. Apparently, it feels really good in the hands, it feels natural, and actually, it's the best way, it's the definitive way to play Zelda, if you can help it. So maybe I'll just splurge and spend some money and actually get that down the line. But I'm really excited to play with the Joy-Cons, and just to see how they feel in my hands. Again, because I've never held the Switch before. I'm a complete newbie to this, so everything's brand new, and I've never actually played the game before or held the controller, which is really interesting. The last reason number 5 of why I'm so excited actually, goes with the launch of The Legend of Zelda. There's not a lot of launch games coming out. Snipperclips was actually just added to the launch lineup of the Nintendo Switch, and there's 1-2 Switch coming out as well. There's Neo Racing GX, or Neo Racing, or whatever it's called with that one. There's a Neo Racing game that looks really interesting as well, and I think there's one other downloadable game that looks kind of cool, but really, there's not much else at launch. I want to do another video talking about, like, the launch of the Switch, so I'll kind of save that. However, on the day of course, there is The Legend of Zelda, the Master Edition, and that's my 5th reason. In the past, obviously Nintendo has treated Zelda fans really well. We had this pack in with the CD soundtrack and the Wii Remote. They also had the Majora's Mask version that came with a Majora's Mask figurine for the 3DS, so that was really cool. And then after that, on the Wii U, they gave us 2 of them. This one was with a Ganondorf figurine. That's not an amiibo figure for one reason or another back then. So that was kind of interesting. And then they followed that up with Twilight Princess HD. And this one actually does come with an amiibo figure. This is Wolf Link, obviously. And that looks really cool as well. So this new Master Edition, is this the most I've ever spent on one game? I think this is the most I've ever spent on one game other than Earthbound, and Earthbound actually was a gift to me from my groomsmen and all the people that came to my bachelor party. So I think $200 is going to be the most I'm ever going to spend on one single game. In Canada, it's $200, by the way. In the States, it's less than that. $200 Canadian is unreal. It's so much money to spend on a limited edition for one game. However, it does come with a really cool Master Sword, or the Resurrection Sword, or I don't know what it's called exactly. I'm waiting for that, but that's going to look really awesome. I can't wait to unbox that. It also comes with a coin, a cloth map, and it comes with a CD, and it comes with this case. The case looks really wonderful because it actually obviously is catered towards Zelda, and it fits your Switch console and some games when you're out on the go. So I'm really excited to get my hands on that and to unbox that as well. Again, I pre-ordered that online, so who knows what condition it will come in, and who knows what time it will come in, but I'm really praying and hoping that my Switch shows up on the day of launch next Friday, because that's ordered online and who knows. So I really hope, that's my expectation. I'm going to be unboxing a Switch on launch day. Everything else, like the Master Edition, I might do that day if I get it early enough in the day. We'll see, because I am working that day, and I actually coach that night as well, so I'm going to be busy. But I'm really excited for the Nintendo Switch for those 5 reasons. Reason number 1, it's a new console. Everything's new to me, the user interface and everything. I've never held that before. Reason number 2, it's gaming on the go, which I'm excited for. Reason number 3, Zelda. Reason number 4, Joy-Cons and the HD Rumble and the control scheme. And reason number 5, unboxing the Master Edition of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Of course, there's a lot of other reasons, like Mario and other games, like even Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Splatoon 2 that's coming out. All those are reasons why I'm excited, but on launch day, those are the 5 things I'm most excited for. Be sure to enter the giveaway for this Link Trophy Series World of Nintendo figure. Again, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and comment below. What are you most excited for the Nintendo Switch launch day? Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Feel free to fill that like bucket. Follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video. We're 5 days away. Nintendo Worlds will never be the same. It's blowing my mind, absolutely. Make sure you fill that like bucket, and I don't even know what to say anymore because I'm so excited. Make sure you keep smiling while gaming, and go collect them all. Thanks for watching, everyone. 5 days away.